So
people.
I had
Yeah.
a doctor who is one of my doctors,
Yeah.
who's a psychiatrist who sat there. You may have heard of him before, Dr. Amen. where
Yes, yeah, he's amazing.
So it's
Yeah.
funny because I've done the brain scans and all that stuff, and he was like, "Yo, you're just the first one to actually own it and speak out about it." He's like, "Your entire industry is full of narcissists."
I just don't think it's possible not to be narcissistic. Even sometimes when I go to a concert and I see like maybe Kanye's on stage and thousands of people are screaming his name.
Yeah.
How would you not be narcissistic? Who wouldn't be narcissistic if all of these people are like in a trance over you?
Or even when you think about athletes and sports, like if you're attempting to be the best, like you can't tell me Michael Jordan is not a narcissist.
Yeah, and
like,
the fact that
he has to be.
But isn't it rightly so? If you can make other people just like as athletes, you can ruin somebody's day or make them elated the whole day. So why wouldn't you develop it? Isn't it a natural consequence of the work?
And that's
you do?
the thing. Like by me stepping out and embracing it, it's almost like I was attempting to take like the demonization away from it, because it's like it's another diagnosis, it's another syndrome like that. You know, we know a lot of people deal with multiple things, and if you're attempting to work on it and better yourself. So I was like, I'll own it if this is what it is. Yeah, I'll be that.
And wouldn't everybody be a narcissist if they had the same superpower that you have to achieve what you do? I'm not saying it's justified, but wouldn't any human being, if they can do that?
And I'll go one step further in the idea of like, shouldn't we all love ourselves to a level to where we believe that?
Well, especially if they say you still have empathy and you don't have rage. Why is it a negative?
That's what that's where, you know, there's even, I was like, well, is there an aspect of, you know, positive narcissism? And even when we're like training our children and things of that nature, it's like you want your, like even in this culture, like I've always been a global advocate for anti-bullying. And it's like, it's not about beating up the bully, it's about having the level of confidence that we want to instill in our kids, that you know how to deal with all scenarios. And if you build up your confidence, the way the bully is usually the one that has the lack of empathy and the rage, because he actually is insecure in a lot of spaces. So when we get into that conversation specifically about like children, I was like, I think it's healthy to teach your children to be confident and love yourself. And if you get back to the space of like even where the term narcissist comes from, and the tale is like, it was a person who just loved himself so much that he loved his reflection.
That's what the Greek.
You know?
And I think it's become a term that women particularly use every time they've been heartbroken. But you're not a victim, you're a volunteer when it comes to narcissistic behavior. The narcissist is like, I'm going to do me. If you want to do you, you can do you, but I'm going to do me.